Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today I'm going to be unboxing the new game by Off the Page Games, Core of Discovery. Now this is the Ultimate Edition, so it has all the expansions and some upgraded components. And then I also have a Mega Map Pack. But just keep that in mind that this might be different than the retail edition in the store. And say hi to my cat Pandy that is joining us today. So Core of Discovery, a game set in the world of Manifest Destiny. So this is, again, the Ultimate Edition. Take command of Lewis and Clark's Core of Discovery expedition and lead them on a cross-country mission to explore the land and kill demonic monsters. You'll have to form an uneasy alliance with the local indigenous nation and send the creatures back to whatever hell spawned them, all while using logic and deduction to acquire the resources needed to survive the never-ending challenges posed by the harsh terrain. In the Fauna chapter, you need to locate abandoned forts scattered across the map and gain critical information on how to kill the buffalo-headed minotaurs that roam the area. In the Flora chapter, you need to find and destroy the invasive plant species that uses infected creatures to do its bidding, but only thing you can kill is the Greek fire. Each chapter comes with 10 maps, plus the download new maps for even more adventure. That's right. Their website, you can download more, which I'm not sure what the difference is. But there we go. Okay. And really pretty. Okay. The game set in the Manifest Destiny. Oops. Luckily, we caught a major errors on some of the maps before the game was shipped to you, but not before the shrink wrap. So we've included everything you need to correct the errors on the back in the package. Okay, so it tells us what to do for some maps. Now write a big X over those specific map numbers so you never use those maps when playing. Okay. We'll do that afterwards. So we have a punch board. Hidden Traitor. Cooperative. So there's two different ways you can play. You can play either cooperative or hidden traitor. Okay. It's cool. I'm pretty sure these are just throwaway. So this, we're going to go ahead and open up one of these map packs. Well, it's already open, but so, this Mega Map Pack has all these different maps to use in different types. So you would just take one and slide it in to this nice wooden thing, and then I'm assuming cover it up with stuff, would be my guess. But that is really cute, and you can put this in to, I don't know, find 3 TPs, ensure no monsters are currently alive, then correctly identify the rule for each terrain. Maybe that's like a intro game, but yes. We'll go ahead and put that back there. Oh, okay. And then we have that. Okay, so these are the different player aids, I'm assuming. So we have for Insecta, which is they're different on each side. Because why would we have 2 of the same? And then Flora and Fauna. Demeter. I don't see a difference. Melodonna. Oh, so this one's the one that includes the hidden traitor. Then we have Fog. Fog with Flora. And Fog with Insecta. Fog with Demeter. And another one of those hidden traitor ones. Okay. So there's all of the player aids, I'm assuming. And then we have the Rulebook, which includes all the components. So there's 2 training, 10 fauna, 10 flora maps. Okay. This is not a game map. It's just used as an illustration. The actual game maps are shown throughout the rules. Oh, that's good to know. Because you are kind of going and discovering as you go. So, core game setup. And then gameplay. Exploring the paths. Some free actions that you can do. Quite a few free actions. Ending your turn. And we have end of day, end of night, end of game. And then there's the Chapter 0, the training mission. So it has setup for the training mission. And then it goes into each of the chapters for the flora, the fauna. So we won't go through that. But yeah, so it's ending the training mission. So it goes over each of the goals, how to set it up specifically, and then ending for that. Okay, and then we have some expansion 1. And then the setup for those. And the chapter specific ones. Setup. Hidden, traitor, and cooperative modes. I thought it was all a cooperative game, but could have the hidden traitor. So is it not cooperative for normal? And yeah, so specific for these. And then rules for this expansion co-op mode. Okay, so I think you can still play that expansion cooperative. And then the rest of it is cooperative, maybe? Right. And then fog. Yep. Extra setup. Okay, and then so we have our training mission. Oh, so these are our maps. So yes, we have some training mission ones. And then we get a couple of those. And then we get into the real ones, which I'm not going to go too into. But you can see lots of variations with that. These are just fauna. Yeah, these are all just faunas. Okay. So here's flora, and those have maps in there for flora. Okay, that's handy. Then we have insecta. So each map... Oh, wow, look at the back of them. I didn't look at that. So you could do map number, date, player 1, name, character, gear, and then the score. So you could keep track of all of that. And it's nice and divided. So you could just go, okay, I want to play this map. And so you can just go to that little folder. And then fog. Whew. Okay. Ooh, and then this is another dual layered board. So we have a few consequences. End their day. Feed your troops at the end of the day. Pass, you survived. Proceed to night. Fail, you starve, you lose the game. So we definitely want to keep our people fed. Night, if there are no monsters, reveal a new threat card. Refresh all characters and gear. And reveal 3 new challenge cards. So we have some backpack. We have some fatigue. And some water. We have the ability to build a shelter. And have no fatigue penalty. Build a fire. We can do that. Okay. And oh, this is nice. So this is components. Let me figure out how to open it. Okay. So these are nice little wooden components. Or maybe not wooden, like plasticky. They feel very nice. Mushrooms. Really pretty flowers. And then some water, some vines, some logs. Some circle tokens. Maybe these are supposed to be separated. And they just got... Oh, wait, no. It tells me right here that wood is supposed to be here. Okay, so there are some... little bit, and then the vine is there. These are just supposed to be water tokens. Okay, and that's wood. And there's some wood in here. Okay, so yeah, so it shuffled around a little bit in transit, but that's okay. So we have some teepees in here. And this, oh, this must be that fatigue marker. That's a big chunky piece. Okay, we'll put that back on. That's a very nice, oh, you can see through it for some reason. Maybe that's for the big chunky piece to go. Okay, and there's that. Oh, these are nice. So we have a couple for core game, Vanimeter. So it goes over what components are in there. Oh, I think these were supposed to stay on here, so that way you can easily see that was there. And these were the core games, maybe, I think were right there. Okay, so we have Sun. Ooh, these are nice. They're like dual layered. And silica gel. But yeah, lots of Sun tokens. And grass token. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming these will go on here. Yeah. They'll fit there so that way when you discover it, you can pull. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So how much of this do we actually want to go through? Because these are probably discoverables, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll go through them. If you don't want to see it, go ahead and pass. Thank you for watching. But we're going to go ahead and look underneath. Nothing underneath. This is a very nice insert. Okay, but we're going to start with the core game and then go through all the rest of these. So, at least I think these were core game. I kind of removed them before I looked at them, so it might not be. We have a very nice Core Discovery metal token. Ooh, it feels very hefty. It's very chunky. And then we have a guy yelling for some reason. Okay, and then we have some gear. So I hope that it would make sense that those two are the core games. Because, yeah. And then include whatever expansion you want in your game. Okay, so lots of gear. Then we have some characters. Yep, this must be the core game because it has a training mission. Okay, so we have some compass. So a satchel, exhaust after exploring, discard the resource or water you just gained from exploring and take a destiny card. Okay, so various different ones. So a flint, build a fire for 1 stone or 1 wood. Sounding horn, swap your refresh characters with one from the reserves. Okay, that's handy. Okay, so we have some characters. So we have Lewis and Clark, of course, York and Collins. And so it says so like Lewis is a researcher while Clark's a leader. And you get exhaust before explorer. If you gain a resource or water, gain 2 of it instead. So you get a special ability. So training missions, it gives you what you can, little resource or a little player aid. And then some challengers. So suffering heat, you have to use mud to cool down. So these are the things that you have to do in order to pass. And if you don't pass, you have a consequence. And, ooh, so pass you get nothing. But if you fail, you get -3 water and you get minus a question mark or water. But in order to pass it, you have to turn in all of those. So this one, you have to turn in 4 resources or you lose 3 water. So maybe that would be more worth it to get that. I don't know. Okay, so some of those don't look too bad. Okay, so that's core game. Okay. And then, oh, here's Destiny cards that it referred to. Okay, so show of force. When a TP is found, trade 1 resource or water for any 2 other resources or water. Yeah, these are all destinies. So spyglass. Look at any 2 paths on the edge of the map. Okay. So these are little quick things to help you out. Little tools. Okay. And then these are some negatives because I see misfortune is injured. Chased. Worm pups. Oh, hey, that's that token. Ugh, yeah. Okay, so that was a worm screaming, apparently. Yeah, so these are your threats. Insubordinate crew, disrespecting the land, frostbite, flashfire, and ghostly whispers. Okay, so that was another core game one, we're assuming. Let's do Flora. Okay, so comes with some more tokens. Some really nice tokens. Okay, I'm just gonna dump them in here. So we have some more stone by the look of it. So it looks, or different stone than what's in there. And we have some people. And looks like a stone on there with a face. And what is that? Oh. Maybe a fire? Okay. Oh, and there's a TP on one of these. Okay, so these can, like, provide more resources. Gotcha, okay. We're gonna go ahead and put those back in the bag. Okay. Oh, it says the components on the back. So, we're gonna get 5 challenge cards, 2 character cards, 1 misfortune, some terrain tokens, crew tokens, search tokens. Okay. Yeah, so a threat, we got soaked. Then we have some search cards. So we can find certain things. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, that looks like it's the last one we want. Okay, and then a couple more characters. So we get Boniface and Grenier, a cook and a scholar. And then some more challenges. Oh, look. Planta Servita. Make spear. Okay. And then there's some Destiny cards. Get it open. Okay. So we have a torch and plant siding. Okay, we'll put those down there. Get some more of that. Okay, so that's the flora. And I know the fauna was another one in the base game. And then the rest are expansions. So we get 5 challenge cards, 4 monster threat, 2 destiny, 4 kill monitor cards, 4 monitor tokens, and 3 fort tokens. Okay. So we're wanting to kill the monitors. So we have to make a sphere, make a trap, make ammo, and paint and trap. And then we get fishing rods and a dull knife. Oh, and it has that little symbol in the corner. Too bad it's not on here too to be able to tell for sure. Because yeah, this one, it had that flower symbol, so that's clearly a flora. Okay. So that way you can easily separate out the expansions back out. So these are goals, challenges. Some monster minotaurs. They can do different things, I'm sure, for threats. Okay. Okay. And then it was, oh, so we have 3 fort tokens. So we got through these forts. And then minotaur tokens. So that can help point us in which way they are, maybe? Yeah. These are very nice, chunky bits. I wonder what they are in the retail edition. Okay, so that was the flora and the fauna. Let's do Insecta next. So we get quite a few bits in this one. Okay. So we have create ineffective insectide. So move 2 insect tokens to an adjacent unexplored path. And Hardy's punishment. Flip the Rainidae face down. Okay. And then, okay, so we got lots of threats. Feed the beast. We got lots of insects. Okay, some scary looking ones. And then we get some more gear. A couple more gear. So we get a sphere and a small sack of beads. Oh, and it says that you cannot play that in the fauna or the Maldor. Okay. You got a couple more characters. So you get Sacagawea, which you cannot play in the flora. And Charbonneau. Sacagawea is a cool character. Challenges. So insect spawn, bug bite, capture bug, insect egg, and bug sting. Sounds very buggy, which makes sense for an Insecta expansion. Okay, so we get some of these tokens that point us in the way of an insect. Or maybe that's how they can move. And then, oh, these are 3 meat tokens. So do we get meat from the insects? I don't know. Okay. That's what you get in the Insecta. And then Vomiter. Okay. So we got some Destiny cards down here. Okay. Scope Fezron Guide. Master Claw Air Rifle Shot. So I'm not exactly sure what a Vomiter is, but apparently it's something that has claws and stuff. I mean, it looks like a bird. Like a chicken type of thing. But it looks creepy on these. So those are challenges. And then so we get another character, Irene, who's a trickster. And then a couple more gears. So we got a dowsing rod and a pipe hawk. And Cyclops. So these are threats. And then hunting grounds. Okay, so lots and lots of Cyclops, which are scary looking. And we get a Vomiter card who has 5 health. Look at that creepy looking. Yeah, that's creepy looking. Okay. Then some nice wooden chunky bits, which are trying to fall out. Oh, there's some heart tokens for his card. A 1, a 2, 3, and a 4. Imagine that. So this might show which direction they're going. I really wish I knew what these meant. And then that chicken bird looking thing token. Okay. There we go. Back in the bag you go. There are a lot of components with this. I do really like how they are separated out in these little expansion things. And then, so like, if you want to play with that expansion, you just get all the stuff in this area. I do really like that. Oh, there's no components in Fog other than cards. There's like no chunky bits. Okay. So we have Destinies. So spring water, a bucket, and medicinal herbs. Ooh, what does medicinal herbs do? Reveal the next threat card. Only activate it the next time you find a skull or at night if there's no monsters out. Okay. Ooh. Hey, this one, if you pass, you get some wood. So these are some challenges that you want to accomplish. Machete, a flag, Hades quadrant, so that's nice gear. And then we have our, of course, our monsters. Oof, okay. There we go. That was Fog. So now we'll do one of the Maldona. Okay. Open this up. Kill monster. So we gotta find the teepee and dig pit, bail and smash, set ablaze, and ambush. Okay, that's different ways we could do that. And then we got a journal. Remove a command card from one crew for Destiny. Okay. So these are interesting. So we have a heart, diamond, a spear. No, not a spear. And then a club. A spade. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. And so we have Eaton, Wallace. So I guess they can pass away in this, and we get different things with them. Okay, so that's some crew cards. We got some more gear. And then we get some monster threats. Okay. And then we have some more cards here. Oh, we got a couple more characters. So we have Burton and Reed. Let's go ahead and put those right down there. And then some more challenges. And then we got a couple more characters. We got Randolph and Russell. And they're both connected. Ooh. And then we got lots of wooden bits in this one too. So we got more of these. So I'm really curious. They are showing how they can move or what those arrows mean. And oh, and then we have the, so we have the spades, the diamonds, the hearts, the clubs. Okay. Quite a few of each of those tokens. I wonder if this is like a gambling expansion. Okay, let's get y'all back in there. Okay. And there we go. And then a whole nother deck of cards. Okay, if I can open it. Loyalist. Goal is to save the crew. And then a traitor, the goal is to kill the crew. Okay, so these are, this is the one that has the hidden traitor. And then loyalist or traitor gets different things for all of these. So these are more influence ones. Okay. lots of influence cards. And then command cards. So plus, minus. Okay. And then that is all that there is in here. And then this can go back on top. We can place these in here. Wow. Oh, this one would go here. If I can get it out again. Oh no, it's not coming out. There we go. So that would go there. Not sure where the circle one would go, but it can just go there right now. And all of these can go back in. But I will need to trade out those map tokens. But that is what you get in Core of Discovery. And this is the one with all the expansions inside. So I love exploration games. I love survival games. I love playing horror games. I love playing deduction games. And this has it all. So I've heard that the solo version of this is really great too. So I'm very much looking forward to playing this solo. I'm looking forward to playing it with people as well, of course. But I'm looking forward to seeing what all of this provides, because there is so much here. So many really cool pieces, and I cannot wait to get started on playing this. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.